Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
We're a couple of couch potatoes in love. We love reacting to some Cyberpunk.
Hell yeah, we do.
And so this is Cyberpunk Edgerunners, episode number 6. And if you want all of our reactions to this, check out the description of this video. We got a playlist there for you.
Yep.
Got a link to our Patreon, get early ad-free access to our reactions, not just for this, but everything else on Definitely Not Definitive. And we also have Definitely Not Definitive games. If you, like games, which I'm, checking this out, I'm sure you probably do, then check out that other channel as well. All right, you ready to check this out?
I'm ready.
Good morning, Night City!
Maine, when'd you last snarf anything?
Oh, wow. Old school Maine?
Damn it, you're shaking. Gotta refit, go lights back, reduce your load.
It's just some jitters. Ain't nothing to worry about.
Maine,
Fuck off! Ain't nobody gonna set my limits but me! Where's our fucking data?
Kiwi's mid-dive, can't rush her, you know that.
Ice is harder to break through than they thought it'd be.
Oh!
Maine, stop! Shit, what are you? Hey!
Kiwi.
Maine,
Falco.
Jesus.
Dorio.
Shit.
What gives? What the hell happened? We get jumped? And what happened to Kiwi's...
Yeah.
Likely to see showers from midnight to sunrise, so take the proper precautions.
The fuck, Falco? Can't just drop by and not ask me. Why? You're here, so just tell me. Hey!
I can't believe this shit.
Huh? You saying Kiwi's out of commission? How?
Should ask the gonk next to me.
Fuck off.
Maine punched her out. She ran into some ice that snagged her and he lost it.
Hey, losing it?
That's right, cyberpsychosis.
Maine, hold up. Dorio just told me, but you're gonna be all right? Like,
All right. What's that mean, all right? Huh, kid? Do me a solid. Lay off. Mind your own biz for a fucking change. Already made it this far. Won't do it. Ain't no way I'm gonna start downgrading. Not now.
NCPD probably sniffed out our trail already. We only got to
This is that. You hearing me?
I told you no! You're the one that needs to listen! He's Arasaka!
let's call it off. Come on, Lucy, let's get out of here. Don't gotta do nothing if you don't wanna.
David, tell me I can do it.
What? But I thought you didn't wanna.
Say it! Arasaka's always watching. Always! We can't just call it off. Don't have a choice! I need to hear you say it. Please.
She knows you're a good person, so you say it.
I'm sorry, but I need you to do this.
There you go.
I believe in you, Lucy.
Fine, I'll do it.
What?
But David has to come with me. And Maine, he can't be in the room. My conditions, take it or leave it.
Fine, whatever.
Yeah, you have no
You have
choice.
to keep us in the loop. Ping us every quarter hour. Got till dawn. David, where's the lead head?
Hell if I know.
Maine!
David,
Oh shit!
Can I ask you something?
Feeling nice, like L.
Deep dive port. Why'd you hide it? Keep it a secret. Jacking in now.
Because of what she had to do to get it.
David,
Yeah?
I'm going in. The fact that there's a trap here means there's gotta be a way to get inside.
Right. Okay. Oh, Maine, where's he?
Maine, cooling off.
Are we gonna kill him?
Yeah, what? What you want?
My data, you have it.
Working. We're working.
A delay. Who's this on?
Christ, what? 20 questions?
Transparency, Maine. What we agreed. And Kiwi, you can do it without her.
How? Shit, Falco talked.
You're willing to bet everything on a backup runner. Absolutely. Tick-tock, Maine. Arasaka is still short one executive. I trust you understand. There's no room for error.
It's glitching out.
Shit. Really? Now of all times?
Maine! Snap out of it! Hey!
Oh, shit.
Why is the host waking up?
I was right. It was you. You're David.
You know my name?
There's much I know about you. I was the one who insisted that you be readmitted at once.
You did?
Just think, why would I revoke your expulsion after what happened? You have demonstrated unique potential. Arasaka sees in you a valuable asset. A rich, bright future awaits you, David. Do not throw your life away.
Yeah, there's a bright future as a slave. Test subject, guinea pig. No, don't break the vase. Get in the vase.
This madness can all be over in less than 5 minutes.
That's not what I mean. Don't do that to my crew.
Foolish boy. Can you not see that they're using you as their tool?
Mean to say, Arasaka won't?
You are
Exactly.
blind.
Hey, David, you there? David, the fuck is this?
Why is this dog awake? Where's the damn drink? What the fuck was that?
Hey, David! Snap out of it, damn it! You're the one that jacked her in, right? So yank her out!
Dorio, Lucy's still stuck in deep dive.
You kidding me?
Come on, hurry! Just cut the link!
Pull now!
They just kill him rather than give
How's the
information.
data?
Jabbed him right as he flatlined, so it's probably fine.
Start talking. The fuck was you thinking?
Me? The fuck were you thinking? Were you doing?
The hell'd you say?
Punching out Kiwi? Dropping all this shit on Lucy? You're the one fucking around! The fuck?
The jammer got fried when Tanaka flatlined. Trauma team caught the fucking SIG.
Motherfuck! David, we ain't done. You hear me? Now prep our wheels, quick!
Registering gunfire in the service area. Possible hostiles present. Requesting NCPD backup in force.
Kind of like they're scared of the trauma team. Like
David,
the SWAT team in this.
Lucy, you okay?
what's going on? What happened?
Tanaka came to, then he short-circuited for some reason.
Main and Doria, where are they?
They're already moving Tanaka.
But he's dead.
Nah, we rezzed him.
What? Why?
What do you mean? Still need the data.
But there's no point. Tanaka was a bust. There was no data.
Can't be.
Nice.
Shit! He won't pick up. David, where are you going?
I'm going to help him.
Dumbass!
Hear him fighting, don't ya? They're still alive in there. Sure ain't acting like yourself today, Lucy. Saw something in there, didn't ya? In Tanaka's neural net.
I just...
Ain't you gonna say you believe in me, too?
The fuck you doing, Maine? Get it together!
Hold your fire! You got a platinum client hostage. No problem.
Oh no!
Dorio. Is this my fault?
Freeze! Weapons down! Hands behind your head! Lost warning!
Platinum client confirmed dead.
Hey. This mess my fault.
Cyber Psycho! Now he's killing us! He's here! Lift off!
David, you read me? Maine's gone full psycho. They've called in Max Tech. Turn around. Come back.
Maine!
You can't save him.
Oh, hey, kid. You holding up all right?
Maine, I came to back you up.
Dario's dead. She didn't make it.
Huh? What are you doing?
The last thing I can do for her. No more running for me, dog.
Yeah.
Reaper's finally calling my name.
What are you saying? I'll fight with you.
David.
No.
Made up my mind. Got your back. I'm getting you out of this, Maine. Damn it, stop shaking. Max Tech freaks, come and get us. Just fucking try.
You can't save it. I know sometimes it feels like you can't save anybody.
David.
The way it goes completely crazy.
You can't do it. This is it. It's the end of the line for me. But not for you. Fast is what you do best, ain't it? Just keep running.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lucy.
Almost like this. Oh, thank God. Yeah. He's gonna get him. It's a flatline. Well, we knew Maine wasn't gonna make it. I didn't think it was gonna be this episode. But very tragic ending, and it just seems like that is not David's inevitable future, but I mean, if he keeps going this way, that's what's gonna happen to him. That's what happens to everybody. I mean, yes, he seems to be able to have better control over this whatever like technology that he has than other people, but in the end, it's eventually gonna get you.
So we'd predicted that Maine wasn't going to make it, but I did not expect it to go down that way. So even with our prediction and our kind of like guessing at the plot line, they still managed to surprise me.
Oh, yeah.
I did not think that he was going to wind up killing his lover. That was a different twist. I had not
Well, no, did he kill her, or did she just like try to get him to snap out of it and then a bullet just hit her in the back of the head?
Oh, I thought the bullet was coming from the front. So
Okay.
I thought yes to both.
Okay.
My thought was that she was trying to jump in to save him, and him in his out of consciousness kind of psychosis state, shooting everything that moved, wound up shooting her in the head.
Yeah. I mean, either way, whether he shot her in the head or whether it was, I mean, basically like him being in that state and being crazy got her killed because he wasn't able to back her up, and she had to worry about him, and then also with all the other gunfire going on, and so they just couldn't make it out of there. I did not expect like the Tanaka guy to die and be killed, because like they set it up as, oh, like, you know, David's so special, and he's like, he's the one that can handle this technology that we got to go and study him, and so And, Tanaka had offered him this future of what could be. And so he thought that there was going to be more to that. And it really, really wasn't. Like, that was kind of a red herring.
Yeah, definitely red herring. I felt like his character was going to be a lot more important than he was. And not to say that they didn't make him important, because there was something important about him in this episode, but like my assumption was that importance would also be reflected in the longevity of this character in episodes. I will say that I do appreciate that they leaned into the action and
boy, did they.
The horror of the situation instead of the tragedy. Because with the events that I just saw, you all know me at this point. I could have dissolved into a puddle of tears easily. But there was just so much being thrown at us in the moment that like you didn't, they did a good job putting us in the position of the characters. You didn't have time to fall to pieces and get all weepy eyed because there was still more shit going down from the start to end of this episode. There was constantly stuff and you had to like, to not pay attention, to allow your emotions to take over is going to make you miss something and miss something important. So I don't love busting out the Kleenex box, and I appreciate that they didn't make me.
And I like the different, like the ways they've shown people going, I can't remember what it's called, like whatever, cyber crazy. But like in the opening of this, they show the guy going off, and whether you think it's horrifying or whether you're crazy like me and you thought it was badass, he was doing all these crazy things. And then the next guy you see that's like tweaked out that kills whatever Stretch Armstrong, pervy Stretch Armstrong. Then you're like, okay, these guys are like tweakers. And then you see it from Maine's perspective, like something that like a character that we have come to know and care about, and you get to really like, they took you through what he was experiencing and what this kind of is like when it happens to you, and just how horrifying it is and how you are not yourself and you don't even know what's going on. And it was rough seeing it, actually. Hard to put into words.
I think one of the most horrifying things that can happen to a person is the inability to trust your own mind.
Yeah.
So any kind of chemical imbalance in your brain, brain injury, mental illness, like these are truly, I think, some of the most horrifying things that life can deal out to a person, because that is how we rely on the thought of not recognizing your own loved one in front of you, the thought of harming someone you love because you don't have the ability to know who they are when they are right in front of you, standing, speaking, moving exactly as themselves, hearing voices that aren't there, seeing things that aren't there. These are some of the most terrifying things that I could possibly imagine happening. So to think of the characters who we're coming to love and the fact that their enhancements, what make them so awesome and heroic, come at such a high cost is tragic. I mean, I can't imagine. I hope never to know. I hope none of you ever know what it would be like to be in Maine's shoes. Especially if what I thought happened is what truly happened in terms of him killing her.
Yeah.
I don't know how you live with yourself after that. It's one thing to be the driver in a car accident. The guilt that comes from that is monumental. To be the person who pulls the trigger of a gun and is looking at their love but not seeing them, that's a whole new level of horror.
They do a great job with David as well as our hero, because like they constantly remind us that he is just a kid. I mean, like he's at best he would be a senior in high school, but I don't even think he's that. I think he's like 15, 16 years old. And so when you see him freeze, you're like, come on, man, don't freeze in this situation. Like you gotta, you're a hero. We want you to get through this. But he's just like, he's a kid and he's getting thrown in this world. And like he is, yes, he's very heroic. But I think we talked about this before, like being brave and being a hero is having fear to begin with, and like, you know, like you need to have fear to have courage, because you need to be able to overcome that fear, and that is what gives that is what courage is. That is what bravery is. It was really tough when he wanted to stay there with Maine.
Yeah.
And like, it just made me think of like, man, he's thinking about his mom, and like, 'cause like the, you know, guns, he still has a problem with guns because of like what happened to her and getting shot, and he doesn't want to fail somebody. Like, I'm sure he felt like he failed his mom, and yeah, they just do a really great job with this character.
The way you talk about David made me think of Spider-Man in No Way Home. And even though they got Tom Holland, who was a young actor, especially when first getting into the Marvel Universe, and he is a kid, and he looks like a kid. But there was a moment in No Way Home, and even I think in the first full-length Spider-Man.
Yeah, in Homecoming, I think it was. Yeah,
that's what it was. Where you are, and I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't seen the movie. You should see it; it's good. But
it's been out long enough.
There's a moment where Spider-Man is injured, significantly.
Basically, has like a roof caved in on him.
Yeah, and you are reminded very suddenly of how young he is and what he's doing
as he calls out for help.
Yeah, which is, oh my God, it breaks your heart.
Yeah.
I think for like any woman in the audience, probably over a certain age, it like sets off every maternal bone in your body to hear this poor kid screaming out for help.
Yeah.
But that's David in this episode.
Yeah.
You know, there's a part of you that's frustrated by him freezing, because you're like, God, every millisecond counts for so much right now. Like, freaking move, dude. And that's the person in us that's like, I would so know how to act in this situation. I would be a badass.
Yeah.
That person's lying to us.
Oh, yeah.
All of us. That voice in our head is lying to like 95% of us. 5% may be right. But the way he reacted is probably better than most of us. Most of us would probably freeze longer or not know ultimately how to act. And David does get the presence of mind to respond, but everything he's going through is incredibly traumatic. Everything's first episode has been incredibly traumatic for this kid. So
yeah. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want all of our Cyberpunk Edgerunners reactions, check out the description of this video. We got a playlist there for you. And a link to our Patreon. Get early ad-free access to our reactions and our full watch-along reactions. So you can, you know, keep Netflix with us and then watch along with us. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Cyberpunk Edgerunners episode number 6, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.